Hey, what's happening everyone? This is yamimash. Welcome back to Pokemon Snakewood. Now, I've been reading through the comment section of my last video, and a lot of you guys don't like it, how I do a lot of speeding through the text and stuff, so I'm going to stop speeding through the text. I'll just speed through unnecessary battles and wild Pokemon battles. Anyway, I got a little bit stuck, as per usual, and I'm trying to figure out who the murderer was, even though we're in a zombie apocalyptic world where like billions of people have already died from like the plague, and there's severed heads everywhere and stuffed bodies. But apparently one little murder is like such a big deal in this apocalyptic world, so you know what? I'm very confused. Apparently I'm now the investigator. I'm like a 10-year-old kid, and for some whatever reason I'm investigating a murder case. Apparently there's no police in this world, okay? Anyway, looking at the team, I haven't played this game in like 5 days. It's been a while. Actually, I haven't played this game since before I went to America. So I went to America last week, which was last Thursday. So it's been over a week since I've actually played this game, so a bit rusty. Looking at the team, holy shit, Gigawolf is looking pretty sexy, level 30, looking good. Grinch is looking good. Everyone's looking real good here. I will say Pickish and Quillfish may need a little bit of leveling up. I don't like the fact that I've got two waters on my team, well, water flying and a water poison type. The team is going to be changing over the course of this walkthrough, but anyway, reading through a comment section, one guy said I need to speak to Watson after explaining to the guy that the murderer is a fire type user. So this is Watson right here, so we'll speak to him. Please aid the officer in his Okay, I need to speak to the officer real quick, so I'm going to speed through this bit because it's going to take a while to get back to the officer, and there's nothing else to really do here. I'm still weirded out by that somebody got high from a Pokemon. So that's not the officer. The officer's back here. Okay. So I'm not going to speed through text because I know you guys are a little upset about that. Okay, here we go. So we got the evidence. The corpse is singed and burned. It looks like a fire type killed him. But it doesn't get any blah blah blah. Fire type, and there aren't actually any fire type users here. Keep looking. Okay, so let's go back to Watson now. It won't let me leave the building until I figure out this stupid murder case. So, Watson's all the way up here. Luckily, the place isn't too big. Okay, so apparently it says speak to Watson, but that didn't do anything. Then speak to the chef, and then to the guy at the beginning. So we need to speak to the chef. Okay. And the chef was back here. Where are you, Mr. Chefy? Cooking up a ramen stew. Ramen isn't a stew, what am I saying? Okay, where's the chef? There he is. Alright, let's speak to him. It wasn't me, I'm a real chef, not a form one, please believe me. Okay, we're not really getting anywhere here. You think the chef's the murder, please think no, and then speak to Watson. I think I've missed someone. I'll speak to this little girl. I didn't say to the officer, but you're nice, so I'll tell you. I saw the chef going into the storeroom the night that Mr. Wilfred got killed. So the chef could be the murderer. Alright, okay, this is where we speak to the chef. It looks like I missed out someone. I did read a comment saying that I forgot to speak to the little girl. I have a witness who can place you at the scene of the crime on the night. Why the hell am I the investigator in this bullshit malarkey? I need supplies. I went in to get some honey. It was dark and I didn't even see the corpse if it was there at all. Honest, I didn't do it. Do you have any proof? Here's the honey I got. Look. It's a jar of nutmeg. Okay, now we need to go speak back to the officer. Hey, progress. Thank you, comment section. Thank you guys who left comments stuff. This is the officer, isn't it? I think. It doesn't even look like an officer. The chef seems the most likely at present. He was at the scene of the crime. And as the chef would have a fire Pokemon to use as a portable oven. In fact, the Pokeball I saw in his pocket probably contained a Charmeleon. Damn, yeah, I am good. So now we speak to Watson because the chef works for Watson. I guess he cooks Watson's meals. You know, being in charge of a giant power plant is hungry work, so it does make sense. So let's speak to him. You wish to speak with me? Yeah, that's right. It's about your chef. We think he may have committed the murder, but we can't see why. Well, I think so. I don't think he's ever liked poor Wilfred, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, so he like murdered someone. But I can guess I've suspected it for some time. He's becoming a former chef. Oh no, not a former chef. His job is on the line, so he killed the guy. Surely you must be joking. No one can get in here. I don't know if anyone needs to. I think it may be like a disease. I see. Thank you for your time, Mr. Watson. I'm just doing my job. Okay, now that we've done that, we are going to go back to the officer. And it says when it asks you that you think the chef's the murderer, select no, or it will restart. Then speak to Watson. Okay, let's go back. We'll go back to the officer now. And we'll select no and then speak back to Watson. Because apparently it's going to restart and I don't want to have to do all this again. It'll drive me crazy. Oh, I just said this. The chef is the killer. What do you think? Is he the killer? I'm going to say no. You don't think the chef did it? No, it occurred to me when I was talking to Watson, he uses the electric type. Am I right? But look for the fire type. So you see it too. We were looking for a fire type Pokemon trainer, but we forgot that powerful electric attacks scorch as much as fire does. Holy shit, Watson might be the murderer? Are you serious? That's why Watson said he suspected the chef for some time because he wanted to put the blame on the chef. It's like what's it called? Being stood up or whatever. Yeah, but this is just actually no, that's what like my first date. I got stood up. But this is just conjecture. The chef said he was going into the storeroom to get honey, but he came away with nutmeg. The extent of the damage to the corpse couldn't have been done with an ordinary electric attack. It would have to be powered up with a special item. And what do you use to power up electric attacks? A hamster wheel? I don't know. Electric honey. Precisely, the chef couldn't get any honey because there wasn't any. Someone had already used it to power up their electric attacks and kill Wilfred. Watson, but why? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I'm really confused right now as to why this is in a Pokemon game, this murder case, but you know what, it's fine. This is really complicated shit. I think most people would say yes, they suspect the chef. They wouldn't have thought into it as much as this. You know, I didn't know I was playing Ace Ventura right now, but apparently I am. I knew you did it, Watson! Finger points. Oh, you do? Haha, it doesn't matter. I work with the Inquisition now, and I've been told that you can't be allowed to continue. Then I'll have to defeat you. Wahahaha, you can't. My generator fills my Pokemon with electric energy. We'll see about that, Watson. Boss battle, ladies and gentlemen. Watson was the murderer. Look at that murderous face right there. You can just tell that he kills people on a daily basis and eats their corpse. Alright, level... Holy fuck! What? Level 100? You gotta be kidding me! Was this supposed to happen? Okay, we're gonna try, you know what, we're just gonna get wrecked, okay? This is just me getting completely wrecked in fast motion because I can't handle the pain this is gonna cause me as I get absolutely destroyed. Or maybe this will work, oh god. I'm just getting completely destroyed by this Luxray, and there was nothing else I could do. GG, GG, and G, one sec, there we go. Water gun! Boom, I lose. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that was supposed to happen. Maybe I was supposed to get out of this place and this was the only way. Because, yeah, I'm going to be at level 100 Pokemon. Alright, we're back in Mobile City. He was hit. Oh, that's not my voice. He was hideously strong. I really need to find a way of weakening his power and turning off that generator. Yeah, we probably should have turned off the generator before, to be honest. Anyway, let's go into Pokemon. And let's get some items. We got a decent amount of money here. How many super potions do I carry? It doesn't say. I'll just get another 6 then. Oh, shit, I don't actually have any super potions. So what we're going to do is, one sec, we're going to sell. I'm going to sell some stuff. Let's go to the top. Okay. How much should these sell for? You can't even sell Broken Hearts. Maybe it's like a collection thing, like Slender or something. Oh, those heal by 60. I guess I don't alright, you know what, I got those. That's fine. Anyway, let's go back to the generator. I have to go back to defeat Watson. Oh, yeah, I need to go down this way. I kind of forgot where the generator was because it's been like a week. I'm silly. Yeah, that generator really does give his Pokemon some power, doesn't it? Level 100, holy shit. Okay, we gotta turn off the generator now. And hopefully this isn't a puzzle in itself, because this is some complicated shit, and I've had enough of a headache trying to figure out this murder case from the last video, so let's just speed through. Okay, how do we turn off this? Don't speak to Watson or I'll die. The generator glows with dangerous energy. It's plugged right into some Pokeballs. Okay. Oh no, that didn't do anything. The all-pervasive hum of the generator stopped. That button turned off the generator? You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god, it took so long trying to find that stupid button or whatever it is to turn it off, and it was just that. Okay, we're gonna actually beat him now, guys. Since he uses electric types, actually I think the Grinch is a decent thing to send out. We'll see now that your generator's off. My generator's off? I'm still a gym leader, I can still win. Yeah, not anymore, Watson, you jerk. Yeah, not level 100s now. God, that was ridiculous. Does that happen in the other game where he's like level 100 Poke? Oh, wow. It went from a Luxray to a Shinx. What a massive, like, degrade. Degrade. Alright. Oh, wow, that was easy. Damn. Okay, yeah, that was ridiculous before. I wonder if it would have let me turn off the generator last time. I have a feeling I lost some money from losing to him before. Let's just use Headbutt. I might get paralyzed though because I'm using a physical move, but you know what? Mega Drain only has 10 PP, I gotta be careful here. And I haven't lost much health. I would say using Leech Seed is a pretty good move, but I won't use that just yet. We'll wait until he sends out something bigger. Pretty sure Leech Seed, it targets as a Pokemon, and if I'm going to beat the Pokemon in 2 to 3 hits, I don't see a point in using Leech Seed right now. Look at this. Look at this. Headbutt is just so awesome. And he's already used the Super Potion, or a Hyper Potion, whatever that was. Hopefully he doesn't have too many of those. Pikachu's not a problem. This should die in 1 Headbutt. Pikachu's very weak in terms of defense. Double Team is really annoying. It's one of those moves that, you know, drives me crazy. Like, what else? Confuse Ray, Double Team, Minimize is pretty much the same thing. You know, moves start like that. Protect is a bit annoying too. It's things that drag on the battle and can cause just severe inner hatred to the game. That's pretty much it. Okay, Counter's a good move. Don't know if I want to delete anything for it though. Retaliates any physical hit with double the power. Problem with using Counter is I have to rely on them to use a physical move straight after I using Counter. And against AI, it's not always the greatest thing. If I face a fighting or a normal type Pokemon, it tends to work, but I feel like Stun Spore, Leech Seed, Mega Drain, and Headbutt is such a good moveset. I'm definitely keeping these two, so between Stun Spore and Leech Seed, I might get rid of Stun Spore. I'm keeping Leech Seed for sure. Yeah, we'll get rid of Stun Spore. I feel like this was a risk because Stun Spore would have been good. If I face a high level Pokemon, I can go for the Stun Spore into the Leech Seed, and I have a huge advantage, and I can take down any really high level Pokemon. We're going to use Leech Seed now. Jolteon's a little tough. Leech Seed into maybe some Headbutts or a Mega Drain. I think that's going to work quite well. Speed that bit up. The animation takes a while. And we'll go for a Mega Drain. Yeah, he's going for a physical move. Okay, Mega Drain doesn't do much. We'll just go, oopsie-daisy. We'll just go for the Headbutts. That should do good. Okay, let's speed through this now. I'm going to miss every attack, apparently. Wow, I was going for Mega Drain. Yeah, I've been, like, sand attacked once. And apparently, if you get sand attacked once, you miss every single attack. It's fantastic. Okay. Grinch is looking good. I do feel like I need to level up these guys pretty badly. But we're just going to send out Gigawolf. Gigawolf and Breloom are 2 Pokemon I'm going to keep in my team for a very long time. So I don't see a problem in leveling these guys up a lot. Okay. Luxio. This is a tough one. What's that? Dark Electric? Something like that? I don't know. We could just go for a bulk up. Let's raise my attack and defense. Ah, shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I just bulked up twice and he just sent out my coughing. Alright. Let's go for Sludge. Holy shit. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna swap out. Let's go back into Grinch. Leech Seed. Oh my god! So annoying. Supersonic. There we go. Beautiful. Water gun. There we go. And everyone's going to get a little bit of experience. Everyone's happy. It's a good time. It's happy days. We'll just send out Grinch again. Oh my god. Watson has a legendary Pokemon. Are you serious? And I've never seen a Raikou this low level in my life. Leech Seed for sure. Please, Leech Seed. Oh god. Is Leech Seed not going to work? Don't die, please. Let me see if Leech Seed actually works. I should be reading the text. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, Mega Drain now. This is a close one. We'll go Mega Drain again. Yeah, that's good. Alright, we're getting enough health back that I can just keep using... Shit! Headbutt. There we go. That wasn't so bad. I was worried, because RAIKOU is a legendary Pokemon who has super high stats. That could have turned out really bad for me, but hey, it works. I guess this just shows this game's going to be tough. I'm going to face against legendaries a lot. And Watson ran away. And that poor RAIKOU has... he trapped has been released too. Oh, he released the RAIKOU. He must have been really pissed off. Like, fucking RAIKOU, you piece of shit. Don't know why you'd release a legendary Pokemon. That's so stupid. It's me, the officer. I'm on the intercom. I suspected they might flee like this, so I waited outside to where their teleporter comes out and arrested them. Oh, no problem. Screw you, Watson, you old, evil, laughing motherfucker. Alright, guys, that is another part of Pokemon Snakewood. I didn't rush through the text this time, so hopefully you guys are a little happier. I know some of you guys were a little sad at me, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll try and get these recorded more often and uploaded more often. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye, everyone.